time later. Put some points together in the second quarter. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Ingram feeling it and went glass.
And the Lakers are 0 for 14 from the three-point line.
Ingram over Lehman.
See, with the respect of the defenders.
There is Ingram. By Hart. James for Ingram.
A lot of adrenaline pumping.
Along the baseline, Ingram to turn around.
Ingram in and out and in again.
Time to shoot on this possession. Attacking 47. Who just shot inside, now hits out. He's going to get doubled up. Finds the man, Ingram. That's what happens. He's wide open, and it results in a back. The end of Lakers basketball tonight, led by as many as 19 in this one, which is an 87-73 lead right now. Spinning and shooting and knocking it down from the baseline is Brandon Ingram. 4 minutes into this fourth and final quarter. Ingram, good little dribble to get some rhythm and step back over Brunson. For Kuzma, full two-man game. They want Ingram alone on the island with Brunson. He's operating, he's working, he's scoring!
Trail knocks it down. The Lakers were 5 of 14 from 3. Ingram double clutches. That looked.
They rattled off a franchise record 6 wins to start this season. Isolated. Ingram, fall back, score it, count it. He'll get a free throw.
Well, that time, again, with Brandon playing in the backcourt, that means he has a smaller defender. Lowry, much shorter. He takes him into the post area and then just fades away, gets fouled, gets the basket.
Inactive, couple of buckets since coming onto the game. Ingram works his way into the lane and scores. And nearly came back and won the game. Basket here, and Nick Nurse might want to stop things. Ingram!
Yeah, he might want to stop it right now.
The expectations go up another level. And whether it's fair or not, as Ingram knocks down the jump shot, we knew it was to him. Forcing him to be a driver, knowing that help is coming.
Ingram creates some space himself and rattles that home and goes right back at him. Butler.
Or actually 30 points in the second half up until then. That was their 31st and 32nd. Ingram corner the key. And he's got 2.
It's not an easy shot over a 7-footer like that.
Ingram. So Brandon. And the Lakers.
Glad you're with us tonight here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Ingram didn't catch and shoot. Instead, he goes into the lane and shoots it over the outstretched arm of Kevin Huerter's due. But shooting-wise, he's 1 for 5. By the way, Atlanta's out of fouls, and Ingram is hitting jump shots.
2.
Lakers both ends of the floor. They got to clean this up. Ingram, yes. So out of the timeout, the Lakers get a bucket.
Ingram with McCollum on him, so Ingram backs him down, turns around, and connects. 6. After getting off to a 2-5 start, which led in part to frustration from Magic Johnson. He had 125 threes last year. That's the 17th this year. 9-year pro at Wake Forest, Brandon. And they're at 10-3 on the season. Starting a 6-game road trip. Great finish.
Yeah, and then Lonzo picked it up. Again, one-on-one with Vucevic, right wing, all alone. Ingram gonna rise and fire. Good start for Brandon.
Just keep doing little things that help your team. Rebound and play some D.
Get a little ISO ball with Brandon Ingram, one-on-one. He's on the block. He's got Fournier on his hip, and he's got a basket. Everybody's got to tighten things up. Ingram backing up. Fournier, very aggressive defense. Ingram trying to take advantage of that, trying to get around him, and he knocks it down.
Scratch of the day.
Less than 1-2. Coming off of an 11-point game, and you got it. He hasn't scored. Brandon's will back things up. Beasley with the pick. Brandon going to attack. Vucevic is there. Brandon's reach. No chance of getting that tonight. So they're back on track at that end, but they've got to play right here. Ingram, no standing around, and right there, Ingram forces his way in. No, Chandler, no, in the corner.
Better shoot it.
Fortunate with one. Ingram to beat the clock. Brandon, knock it down, baby.
Ingram jump shot, that's good. Ingram starting to find the range a little bit.
Player staying aggressive.
They're giving him a cushion for a reason, though, Mark. I get it. There's 9 ticks left, but missed shot on one end, they creep.
Brandon Ingram, Grayson Allen on him. Brandon Ingram, count it goes. Count it! That's Duke on Duke.
And then working over Allen, getting him into the paint. Turns in and uses that 6'9" length of his.
Still 10 to
lot
shoot.
Of time left.
I'm going to say, they don't have to get in scramble mode yet. Ingram, high arcer from the free throw.
Ingram on the drive, spinning, fading away. It's good. From the Magic. Ingram. 10 in the quarter for.
So let's see if this is happening right now.
Nuggets have their biggest lead of the night. 9 points. Ingram. And Ingram softly. Inside Ingram. He just 41-32. Two good teams that can really score in the paint.
That's the same play they ran at the beginning of the second quarter where they got the beginning of the game where they got the easy basket. This is the guy that I'm most concerned about coming out.
Just 11 a year ago. He sets the screen, rolls to the basket. And Ingram has a chance for a three-point play.
19-9 Dallas. Great start. Ingram at the nail, puts the ball on the floor. On the right side, it hits over Dennis Smith. Then he said you look at Kleba and Powell, they play really well together. Finney Smith's got versatility. He's learned to shoot the three. He's always going to be out there D'ing up.
Whatever he wanted to do, he could. Ingram wanted to go baseline, forced now into the key. He's going to fall back from 10 feet. That's one of his patented shots. Little mid-range magic for
Luka and Dennis Smith Jr. have gone back in. DeAndre's back out there. Barnes came back a little bit ago. Ingram, late clock jumper.
He's smooth. He really is. He takes his time.
Up the floor after all these turnovers and making life easy for themselves.
Ingram, kind of it goes. It goes. So that'll be a three-point chance for Brandon.
We'll be there on Friday. And that'll be it for the season series. Ingram counted foul.
He came down his ankle.
Left ankle. And he's hurt.
Left ankle.
Yeah, immediately grimaced.
2008, played 1 year at UCLA, then went pro. Ingram hesitates and then connects over AD.
볼 투입 4초, 3초. 자, 시간이 없는데요. 자, 올라갑니다. 터프샷.
Ingram back to the basket. Kuzma going baseline, back and forth, windshield wiper. Ingram!
Be more aggressive offensively. He'll do just that.
Ingram back to the basket. Here he moves. Baseline. Perfect. Little mid-range magic for Brandon Ingram.
He's his right hand. He's a left-hander, but he loves to use his right hand in the paint.
Brandon steps 1 foot in the paint and scores the mid-range.
Ingram. Elbow jumper's good.
Good defense.
And it's 32-30.
Yeah, good defense by Mac, though.
And the Lakers now go up by 4. Here comes the screen for Chandler. Ingram. Foul line jumper. Boy, that's smooth right there, and he's got 21.
His third game in a row where they've won and come from at least 15 down. Brandon Ingram, mid-range magic for the Lakers. Tied at 10. Brandon Ingram working on Bielitsa. Corner of the key. It's a perfect swish.
Brandon does a good job. Let's see one of their bread and butter plays. What do? ISO for LeBron, for Brandon, and he gets a friendly bounce.
Bringing it to a close. Fox has 22 tonight. They've got 3 players over 20. Brandon Ingram, he's got 14 way outside. Ingram with 8 on the clock. Between the legs, crossover, pull up. Ingram, he knew it was short, but he gets the bounce anyway.